Hello, hello. How is everybody? For whatever reason, my upload is crummy right now. I'm assuming it will level itself out in a minute, but I don't see a reason why it should be right now. We'll see.
You'll find out.
Yes. And Tazgal is with me again. My training wheels are back on because I can't be trusted.
You just kind of ran into the Watcher. I mean, it's fine.
No one died.
Amazingly, yeah.
Self over just a wee bit. Here we go. It's so eerie how quiet the game gets whenever you actually aren't doing anything. And these little loading screens, you'd figure that the home music would still go.
It's to give you a sense of unease.
I mean, the music's pretty uneasy.
Lord of this place.
All stress relief
Yes.
activities are less effective. Well, that's rude.
That is a rude effect.
Okay. It's fine. We will be fine, everyone. Alright, I think I did all my management earlier. Yeah, looks like I've got... Oh, wait, no, they're already in their stuff. Okay. Okay. Griffin... Oh, there's still a bunch that still need some kind of, sanity. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, that's a treatment word. That's not relaxing. You could use time off. What are you talking about? You're not even stressed. You're probably gonna have to go on the next mission. If you weren't blocking my way. Actually, can I unlock a new room? That would be helpful. Of course not, because I need more crests. You always need more crests.
Yep, crests are what you
Marksman.
need the most of by far.
Very mean. This one needs crests too. Why have I not done this? Oh, because I don't use the brothel ever.
Apparently.
I mean, is it really that much more expensive to put them in here? It's not terrible. It is expensive, but...
I mean, it's like, what, 1,000, 1,250, 1,500? And then that goes down if you reduce the cost of it.
Why has he got a little red thing on him? Oh wait, is he the one in the treatment ward? I don't know. No, I guess that's this one. Why has he got a little red thing on him?
Oh.
What do you mean you don't know? You played this game. Nothing like hitting a button and hearing that crack of a whip.
Which?
Yeah, that one's still expensive-ish. Or I'm really hesitant to spend money on practically anything because it feels like money is non-existent in this game.
Money is non-existent in this game. Well, it depends.
Oh man, look guys, we've only lost 4 people. I don't know how standard that is, but it's only 4.
I mean, 4's not a bad number.
And they're all different. I have not been losing the same unit over and over and over again.
Yes, you've been meeting your diversity quota for your hiring.
I'm a diversity quota for the people who end up dead.
Yeah, that.
How many do I have right now? Normally it tells me. Oh, it's full. Never mind, it does tell me. Alright, well, I can't do anything, so we're gonna have to go. I don't like that they're leveling up. We need to. I guess we need to work on the cove some more. I still don't understand how I'm supposed to do the farmstead, because every time I do it, I nearly die.
Yeah, that one seems like... It seems like it's designed for... Because it specifically says it's a level 1 adventure or whatever it is. Which means that if you get people that get up to what, level 3 or something resolve, they'll start refusing to want to go on it.
How scary is a Wizened hag?
All of the boss fights have their own unique nastiness to them, so
Okay. That doesn't answer my question.
I mean, it really depends, because you could get lucky and be literally right next to the boss room when you spawn into the dungeon, or it could be literally on the other side of the map.
Why do these all add plus stress? I don't need y'all to be more stressed. I need less stress.
Well, that's too bad. Everything wants to stress your people out.
Darn. And they really are stingy with crests, aren't they? They're like, what's the thing
Yep.
you need the most? Well, you're not getting any of it. Okay, we can run this one. It's a medium, so I'll actually have to do... I have to do all the room battles,
Camping.
too. Alright, let's do this one. This is the ruins, so I guess I need to make sure no one is terrified of... Hey, look, I forgot I got another jester. Probably don't need to take anyone level 1, right? Well, it's still apprentice, so it should still be okay. Right?
I mean, it should be fine.
Trying to remember what everyone does. It's been a minute. Okay. She is good in second, right? Yeah. For some reason, I thought you were one of the people who died. Aren't you one of the peeps that can mark things? Mark target! Let's bring Duggo. Well, he's already stressed. I probably shouldn't bring Duggo, huh? I believe you told me at one point that if they are over 5 stress, that it would be best not to bring them.
Probably. I mean, you don't want them to get so overly stressed that they explode.
Yeah.
With joy.
I'm still trying to get a hang on how all this works. Ghostbusters, what the hell? Is this team look okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a better chance of scouting in the ruins? Oh, well that's good.
Yeah, that's convenient.
Oh yeah, we might find out what demonomania? They think they're possessed by demons. Bleed resist. Fascinated with corpses. Stress in the warrens. We're not in the warrens. Oh god, you're very... Losing money. Minus 20% stress. Heal received. So that you're harder to keep unstressed. Hello. Will not take part in prayer activities in town after certain traumatic events. I need to, like... Scores up a little bit.
Yeah. But, like, messing with their flaws and stuff is expensive.
True. Well, I mean, I could bring Renaud instead if I wanted to.
That's up to you. He is the one that is,
He's prone
he
to
is very
stealing
good.
items.
Yeah, that too.
That's probably the most, like, problematic of his things, though. He's got a lot of
Yeah.
good buffs, though. You know what? Yeah, let's bring Renaud. Hopefully. Maybe he won't die.
Hopefully.
Alright, this is the team. I don't know how well it's gonna go.
Oh, it'll go.
Let's see. Remind me how much food I need?
You went with medium?
So is it like 16?
I mean, if you want to be safe, you could just get 2 full stacks.
24, geez. Okay. Buy all of it.
I mean, food's pretty cheap, thankfully, so getting 2 full stacks doesn't really put you back too much.
8 torches?
And that way...
Sound right, or do I need more?
Depends on how bright you want
Let's
things
just
to
do
be,
that.
I guess.
Let's just do that. Let's just play safe. I'm not worried about bandages. Because I'm horrible and I don't bandage my people. Anyway. Hooray! Let's not die!
Band-aids.
Did the announcement go out?
Yeah, the announcement went out.
Okie dokie. I'll just enjoy my game. Hey. Alright, here we go.
Back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Oh. Secret room.
Wait, what?
It says secret room.
Holy crap, you actually found one?
It just says it's on the map.
Yeah, no, that's great. Those usually have very rare, unique artifacts or things that you
there's
can
a
bring back to sell for a ton.
Okay, cool. I have to do every room, so I'm gonna go this way first, because then I can loop around and go boop, 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 boop.
Fair.
Don't think there's any traps. I think there's just something to grab here. The pack has already been looted. How dare!
Renaud! It's like, what? I didn't even do it this time.
What's this? Partially intact set of experimental equipment. I mean... Blight. There you go, bud. Oh, that doesn't do what I apparently... Oh, it resists blight. That's interesting.
Indeed.
Which of you is good at disarming? Not you. Not you. Not you. Good to know. No one's good at disarming things.
Haha, oops.
You feel faint?
Oh, they'll get over it.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Uh-oh, bugs. Ugh, I hate them. Hate them a lot.
Bug.
Hate it.
Kill it with fire.
Grievous injury. Palpable.
Grievous injury? A whole 2 damage?
So grievous.
There you go, you're fine. See? No, quit attacking that one. She's stressed already. Apparently being here is very stressful for the girl.
So stressful.
And
man.
apparently they all decided they wanted to hit her. But she's dodging like a boss.
Good job.
Alright, first of all... Attack Renault. He's there for a reason.
No.
Nice. Gotta love a good stun. Okay. I need to, like, understand how this guy's stuff works a lot more. So he's
Who's the
got...
jester?
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so
God,
Finale
just-
actually does more stress to him. How does that work? Why does he get so... Why does one of his skills give him so much stress? I guess because of how much damage it does?
Yeah, Finale, I think, what? Doesn't that require him to be, like, in the front as well?
Yeah, he has a move that pushes him up front, and then Finale will push him back to the pack.
Yeah, effectively, the Jester has a lot of either bleed and or movement related abilities, and he also has a few other ones, because I know one of the skills he can get, I don't know if you unlocked it or not, he can literally play his lute and reduce someone's stress by like a set amount kind of thing.
Can he do it to himself?
Oh, he can do it to anyone. It's great.
Okay. I was like, if he gives himself like 100% stress, how do you manage that?
Simple, by having stress management.
But
Another
like, what
abomination
is stress
cleansed
management
from
for
our
that?
lands.
Lord Birch,
simple.
thank you! Thank you for the sub. Look at the little splashy of emotes. It's very cute.
Haha.
That lasts longer than I remember setting it up to, but that's fine. It's adorable.
It's fine.
Okay, we're just gonna hit them again. That should kill one of them. What
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Hopefully.
do you mean, hopefully?
I mean, one can hope that you don't miss.
Great
Aha,
is the
it
weapon
died.
that cuts on its own.
Good.
No attacks for you. No! It resisted! It's okay. No! Okay, good. They're at least attacking Renal instead this time. He was already marked. Wait, why can't I do your thing anymore? Oh, because there's nothing there. Just pass your turn. I'm not looking to stress you out. Okay, apparently that stresses you out anyway.
I did nothing? How stressful.
How stressful. The situation gets worse. There
Another
we go.
one falls.
Good. The beasties are dead.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be
Just with your
beaten.
family's sigil. I've played this game before.
Finding the stuff is only
Have
the first
you?
test. Now it must be carried home.
I've had the game be like, it's a chest with your family's sigil on it. Surely that's safe, right? No, it's not. I don't trust you. There's a fight.
If anything, that makes it more dangerous.
We're at 83. Okay. Hey, they're surprised.
Next.
I just assume that it's always good to do that first. Yelp. Da, da, da. Give me all the buffs.
The wounds of war can be healed,
We're getting there.
never hidden. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Bump in the night. Alright. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Skeletons don't bleed. I just realized I have a lot of characters that make bleed happen.
Back to the pit.
Oh well, it's fine. It's fine.
So long as the enemy is dead, how you do it is less important than how
Oh.
quickly you do it.
I wasn't actually expecting him to one-shot that, but alright. Touch.
He was too effective. So sorry.
Oh, shoot. That one. If it bleeds. I mean, it can't bleed, but you can hit it. And then for the fun.
They can try and make it bleed. I'm not sure how well that'll
And
work.
hope blossoms.
The skeletons don't seem to bleed very well. Forward. Hello again. You need to die like now. Let's see. Everyone's HP is doing okay, so let's stun that guy. I don't like him.
match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Bump in the night. What was that? Did you say something?
Hmm.
I said, did you say something?
Maybe.
No, the stress! Yelp. Let's heal. What do I want to do? I want to kill the guy in the back, but I can't seem to do that right now, so we'll kill that one
Executed
instead.
with impunity.
There we
Continue
go.
the onslaught.
Now he's dead.
Destroy them.
Well, the Jester seems to be doing fine on his sanity right now. Goodness, Ronald.
Yeah.
Of course, Ronald has been with us since the
Be
beginning,
wary.
so I guess it makes sense that...
Triumphant pride
What level is he?
precipitates a
Can I see what
dizzy
level he is?
fall.
What are you?
I mean, you had him for a while. I imagine he's at least resolve level 2 or 3 at this point.
Nope, he got trapped.
Mind that such
Yeah, it's
missteps are the
fine.
exception and not the rule.
There's like a hidden room somewhere? Oh. Okay. Let's be safe. What is that?
Ooh, what is it?
Puzzling trapezohedron?
Okay, so you got the money item one. So long as you get out alive with that thing, I think it's worth like 5 to 10k.
It says 3,500 gold each.
Okay, 3,500. Not as much as I thought it was, but that's still not bad. It's 3,500 gold for one slot.
But I gotta... Eh. I wish they stacked, but that's the point,
I know,
right?
right?
We don't need this icky mess. I will regret this later, but not right now.
Indeed.
Let's go ahead. I have plenty of torches, so I might as well use them. Sparingly? No, that's not the word I wanted to use. Journal. I literally can't keep the lore. Fine.
No.
These papers, they're too heavy. You can't just, have them anywhere.
Such
Gee.
heavy paper, yes.
Oh, shoot. I have to go back. Alright, we gotta go this way. Yeah, y'all can eat. He's fine. I didn't check to see if anyone had the skill where they could, keep us from being attacked during our resting period.
At the camp?
Yeah.
I mean, you have one of the Vestals, so you might have Sanctuary.
That depends if she's religious or not, right?
No. Sanctuary just makes you guys safe during the night, if I remember right.
Okay. You were just going to encounter everything bad, bud. What'd you get? Flawed release. Minus 5% crit range skills replaced thin-blooded. I don't remember what thin-blooded was, but I mean, he already had 5. It's fine. If anyone needs to pick up negative traits, it's him.
It's fine.
It can't get any worse. I'm not gonna say that. I already did. It's too late.
It's too late. You have jinxed yourself.
I get hungry a lot. Why do y'all
See,
need
this
so
is
much
why
food?
you bought a lot of food.
We still need to camp, so I'm thinking I should probably stop and camp. That way they can actually have like a bountiful feast or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, and get a good chunk of health back.
I guess we can do it in this room. How much map do I have left? Oh, it's only like 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Plus, that gives me an open slot to pick stuff up.
Gathered close in tenuous
Yes,
firelight
exactly.
and
So-
uneasy companionship.
Oh, it's 8 food, so that would still give us one meal. So that's good. And everyone's doing good on HP.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Minus stress. All companions. Yep, there it is. If religious. If religious prevents nighttime ambush. If religious.
I mean, she's a Vestal. I would damn well hope so.
All companions, less stress. I mean, I can't really complain about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's one
Yeah, the
companion.
Jester has good ones too.
If afflicted, does that mean if he has some kind of what does afflicted mean?
Naren?
That's not down. Oh wait, no, that technically brings down our accuracy and speed. Never mind. Already 15 minus 15 stress. Okay, let's do this. And then the Jester can do this. Or
Yeah.
yay! I did it! I managed their stress.
And nothing bad will happen.
I feel my heart, it pumps strong. Oh, is this... They're all saying stuff, okay.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yeah. Might as well keep trying.
A fortune.
We just made money.
waiting to be spent.
Is that illegal?
Yes.
It is.
100% illegal. How dare you make money?
Well, I mean, we like literally used an alchemy table to concoct.
I mean, it depends on your definition of legal.
The light, the promise of safety.
Haha, dodge. Ow. Alright. Let's see. You get stunned this time.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Nice. No move for that one. And then the Jester can finish it off.
Confidence
Yay.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Woo! Very nice. Look at that, I'm getting better. Wait. Oh, I need to go into the room. Yeah. Well, hello there. How you guys doing? At least they made that
you
too.
know, hanging out.
Beyond one's
What's that?
limits.
Hello?
they're just hanging out in this room. It's fine.
None of that. I don't like those
In
guys.
Radiance, may we
Is that
find
anyone that can hit the
victory.
back row now that I think about it?
In your current party, maybe the Vestal?
Yep.
But,
Do the thing again. Reset. What is with their wanting to stress her out? Specifically her. Alright. Let's do this. It probably won't, yeah. Let's see. Fun that guy. Then I can hit anybody. And apparently murder them.
yeah.
And then we give him a Weedle
A
heal.
momentary abatement.
So is it just he doubles how much stress he gets rather than like 100% stress?
Yeah, it just doubles the amount he gets for a short period of time.
Gotcha.
But with his other skills that can reduce the amount of stress he gets or straight up reduce his stress, he can manage his stress very well. And Finale does like such a massive amount of damage, it's totally worth it.
Do I have someone who can clear corpses on this team? It's just fine. Oh, sorry. I had to sneeze. Get rid of the corpse. Yeah, you get to take another turn. Aha! We dodge. Guess what? Cut. Yeah, get rid of it. And die.
And boom.
Oh yeah, give me
This
those.
expedition
Give me
at
the
least
crests.
promises success.
Yeah, more crests. Give me those crests. Hey look, it gave me more medicine at some point.
Oh, nice.
Hey Mer, how's it going? Hollow. Let's do a party heal.
Soothed. Sedated.
By the Vestal. None of that. The tank is there for a reason. You're supposed to attack them. That's how this works. Alright. Fuck. None of your
Well
shit.
struck.
Dang, Renaud. Does every game start with Renaud? Like, is that the first, character you always have?
Yeah. Renald and Dismas, if I remember right, for the Highwayman.
I think I
And
still
then
have this.
I think the Vestal and the Plague Doctor that it gives you as well for the first recruitment are also like guaranteed to have the same names every time.
Don't start missing now. Thank you. Yeah.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
That's we don't need no stinky medicine.
No.
Oh, he resisted it anyway. Oh, there's some treasure. Ah, hello. How wooed. Oh, let's see. You. And for good measure. And yet they still attack her. Leave Vestal alone. She's just here to heal. I know logically that's the best person to attack, but don't. Do I want to do that? I could. But I could also just shank people.
I mean, your choices are endless.
I need to give the Jester stuff to slow him down, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Doesn't help that that does that. Does that reduce stress? Like, you said that there's things that he has to offset his stress gain?
Yeah, there's like one of the skills that he can have that literally just reduces the amount of stress that someone has, like in the middle of combat, where you can go like -10 stress or something along those lines.
Maybe I need to go to the guild and see if I can unlock it.
Yeah, you should be able to. Like, the Jester is effectively very good at stress management. It's just he can also be built to be a massive damage monster with Finale.
It's just Finale can rack up his stress too, especially since it, the setup for it pushes him to the front. No move for you. Nah. Good Jester. We're actually handling our stress pretty well right now. I think the only one that's really been stressed is her. How are you not dead yet? Oh man! Good stuff. And we'll do that again. This is both a buff and like a stun group. They also have a decent amount of bleed, but that doesn't matter against skeletons.
Not against the skeletons.
Party heal.
A momentary abatement.
I feel like this is a bad idea. But you can make the skeletal corpse bleed, which is hilarious to me.
Yes. What's there to, you know, I mean, come on, it makes perfect sense. Skeletons don't bleed, but their corpses totally bleed.
Their corpses would always bleed, definitely. None of that. The archer dudes do so much damage. But now they're down to 1.
Yeah.
You need a heal.
Also, yeah.
You didn't sneakily sneak into chat whenever I see it. I see you. How's it going? The Rendoppers? Is that how I say it? The Rendoppers? I tripped over my words. Whatever. By the way, I have slightly changed stream avatars. ! Bang Boo to summon a little Bang Boo. For those who play Vinny, you all know what a bamboo is. They're adorable little critters. And you can see them running around on the screen. Oh, nice crit.
And power.
It goes decently well. That's good.
A trifling victory. But a victory.
But I need
nonetheless.
those. Huh. Where did I get more food? Okay, what's the least value thing I have in my inventory? I wish I could just use this. I guess I'll get rid of it. We'll probably get something else in a second anyway. Just keep making sure he gets it. What'd you get now? Oh, 20% extra stress if HP is below 50%. That's okay. I won't let you get that far down.
Yeah, that one's manageable.
How's the dungeons, a variety levels of lighting going? I think I'm getting accustomed to the best way to handle the game. It's just like, it likes to kill me. What? Oh, your thing went off. Damn it, Renald!
That was money, damn it.
He can keep getting them. You already had Bad Gambler. Oh, that's funny. I like how I'm just using him to pick up all the negative traits because he already has 5.
I mean, why not?
We're gonna moonwalk back to this room if it'll let me.
It should, in theory.
I know there's a chest all the way over there, but I'm not going all the way over there to grab it.
Yeah, you just have to do the room battles, right?
Yep. I have to complete 100% of room battles, yes. You got another one?
No, I think that was a positive.
Oh, was it? 5% scouting and chance in ruins. Nice! It replaced steady. Does it always replace the last one in the list?
Not always. Yeah, unfortunately, he got the
It's still a klepto.
the whole skull on Klepto early on, so removing it has become an expensive affair. And now he stressed himself out by confessing his sins.
It's fine. He'll survive.
He's like, I know, I stole everything.
I have stolen everything. Alright. Let's see. I don't like you. You stress people out. But right now I'm just gonna yell at the two in the front. Okay. And then we're gonna stun you. Because I don't like you. And it brightens up the room. Oops. Protection. Yeah, I can't stun you next round. And that dude's a dick.
Indeed.
Oh. No! Well, I guess if you're gonna stress anyone out, the Vestal is the one that's the best to stress out. Alrighty. Heal. Should be fine. Oh, you're in a weird situation, aren't you? Oh man, crit heal! Of 2. Yeah.
A critical too, by God.
Dang, Ronald, you hit hard, bud. Alright. I don't like you.
Obliterated.
I love that that's just an instant you're dead.
Bonk.
Oh, now you're gonna shoot at him?
How quickly the
Ow.
tide turns.
Let's see. I'll probably kill you now. Yep. Do-do-do. Let's do party heal.
A momentary abatement.
Nice. Very good. Nice. Now I just need to get rid of all the corpses so I can hit the guy in the back.
Yes, corpse removal, a necessary step.
The power of bonking is quite great, it seems. Yes. A little bit closer, bud. I need one more corpse gone. Of course, I can go ahead and stun you. None of that. No, it resisted!
Well, that's rare. Most of the skeletons are pretty weak to stun.
Ow. It'll be fine. Need another corpse gone. There we go. Now we can bonk him. Like that. Maybe the lore is because he has a helmet. I don't know.
Seize this
I
momentum.
have so many goodies. Look at all the crest.
And
Yay!
They will evaporate so quickly once you get back.
Don't just let me be happy.
I am merely speaking realistically.
All right, Ronald, are you going to get another bad trait? No. Probably a good one. On guard. Huh. That's not bad. You replaced Warren's adventure.
Warren Adventure was just a stress reduction one, I guess. So, eh.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Damn.
Oopsie poopsie.
I like how you can just smack corpses and they stop existing once you engage in sufficient levels of violence against them. Yeah.
It's true.
I don't know if you were in chat when this happened, but skeletons are obviously immune to bleed, so you can't make them bleed. But you can make their corpses bleed for some reason.
Perfectly logical.
Definitely logical. Done. No, don't resist.
unnerved.
We're actually starting to take damage now. Uh-oh, he's down in his debuff zone. He needs to get back to healing. He needs to be healed. Do that, even though that's a bad idea because you're already low on HP. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh good, they're still hitting Renault. Perfect. We'll do party heal. Oh, good. Those are the two that needed the crits. Nald.
Excellent, excellent.
Let's see, how do I want to deal with you? Aha! Yes, stun. Uh-oh. Alright, lady. Bye-bye.
Destroyed.
I just noticed that I almost accidentally shuffled them back into the right order.
Compassion is a
Oops.
rarity in the fevered pit.
Well, technically, a good oops in
Yep,
that
that would be a
sense.
good oops. Go away.
Decimated.
And bye-bye. Yay!
Foolish
What is this?
horrors.
Oh, it's food.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Since when do enemies drop food? Yeah, y'all can eat. We have plenty of food. Oh, cool. We're almost to the end of the room. Okay. I believe there's a fight in this room. Or torch at. We still had 8 torches at the end of that and didn't use a single shovel.
Sometimes that's just what happens.
Alright, Renaud. I need to actually focus on healing you this time. I should have put them in the right order again. Oh well, it'll be fine. Do I want to do that this time around? Yeah, I still need to. Go for it. Okay. Purpose done. Give Renaud a good heal. Because they're going to immediately start attacking you. They pushed it. Alright. That moves him forward 3. So what, that'd put him in place 2?
If it moves forward 3, would that shoot him like all the way to the front?
Okay. That's what it normally does, but I normally have him in 2nd place, so.
I mean, if it's the movement option itself, it lets you move as far as you want, so.
It just shoves him. Okay, it is the front. Edge. Rude. Okay, you pulling him forward now? No, he's just like, nah, I'm not doing that. Even though it would be better if he had been pulled. But that's fine.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Knowledge, you have so much HP,
Never
bud.
hidden.
Now you need to make your way to the front again.
He's trying.
Ooh, good crit. Perfect. You die.
Annihilated.
Okay, the Jester is pretty fun.
Yeah, the Jester is definitely one of the ones that's very satisfying. Because like when they get a good hit off, they get a good hit off.
I just like the fact that that hit can hit anyone. So if I have a problematic enemy that I'm like, they're gonna be an issue, I can just straight up destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually needing any shovels is quite the mood, though the alternative is certainly worse. That's true. That's very true. Have you played this game a lot? This is my first playthrough. Dosgal is here to babysit.
Nah, you're doing fine. Like, you only have 4 people dead. It's fine.
I do my best to keep them alive. To be fair, like 2 of those are because they refuse to let me heal them. They dug their own grave because they refused healing.
Yeah, they kind of did.
Bye-bye. And bye-bye to you.
Eradicated.
Now we gotta get rid of the corpses. Who is it that has that one bomb that I can throw and it just clears out all corpses?
Plague Doctor.
Ace. Wouldn't say a lot per se, but I've started and then didn't finish multiple playthroughs. Swap with this. Get rid of the corpse. Get rid of the corpse. I don't know that I really need to worry about Renault at this point because this is literally the last enemy, but you know.
Yeah, but I mean, good practices.
Haha. I think this one still needs to level up, so that's always good. But Renault. Renault. Renault.
I feel that, Randompers. I think I've played close to completion a few times on this thing, but like,
Wait, you
I
haven't
can't
even
say I've
beaten it?
ever. Oh no, heavens no! I've seen other people though.
Or is it merely a trick
Okay.
of the light?
Would it be better for me to get the money or the bust? Only 2 busts.
That's a good question.
I think the money.
In this instance, yeah.
Because what is the bust unlocked again? Isn't it- I
Heck, I remember.
think that's building.
Well, yeah, it's building upgrades. It's just I don't remember which ones need it.
I'm gonna pass
Plus, for all I know, you have a ton of them already.
on. Adventuring just for a second. I want to open the box.
Glittering gold.
I guess I won't
trinkets
take
and
either thing
baubles,
because I am
paid
too full.
for in blood.
Too full.
No lore for us. But hey, that was a really good one.
More bones return to rest.
That went very well,
To
yes.
Erebus.
Oh, hey, we collected over 20,000 gold here.
Yeah, I mean, the 3,500 you got from the secret room definitely helped.
Buff skill chance. Is there a chance for a skill to not buff? Oh, debuff. I just read buff and not debuff. Look how beautiful it is.
32 crests, that is really nice.
Oh, Ronald, did you level up? Or are you just short? You're just short. What'd you get? Minus stress in the wild. You swapped out another one, my guy. Wait, you lost Warrior
Oh.
of Light? Isn't that like his special one? Or is it? No, the special ones are in all caps, right?
I do not remember.
I'll have to look. Quad release. You don't have range skills, I don't think. Alright. We've got people who are ready to go to town in the world. Interesting. Stress faster. They're stressed, so they don't want to eat.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
What? Something wrong with the caretaker? Or is he just in here again? Yeah.
It's the
Bedroll!
caretaker.
Bedroll! Where have you wandered off to? I should really pay attention before I actually start shoving people in places, because certain people can't be in certain areas. Are you still here? Wait. Why are you still here? Can they just keep going?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Alright. Show me by stress. Other way. Oh no. I think we're okay. Oh, that means that they're in the party. They were the ones that went the last time. Gotcha. Alright, what's your deal? I know there's something going on with you because you won't only meditate for stress. Well, I have a problem there. The caretaker won't leave the meditation area.
Yes, that is quite the pickle. It could be solved if you added more slots for the meditation area.
A little hope, however desperate.
Oh, does it do that?
never
Oh, it's the
without
third one.
worth.
Okay. I thought that it did it for all. It's fine. Whatever. Wrong button. So you have to increase the fact
Gilded
that it does that
icons
first.
and
Alright.
dogmatic rituals.
Whatever.
For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Oh, I don't have any of the portraits. So that is specifically for back here. Well, the Abbey. So let's go ahead and do that. I probably should have waited to do that before I put him in there, but it's fine. I need to make a mental note to actually do the upgrades before I put people away. Because I'm bad about not. Whoa. Interesting. That's very expensive. Okay. Let's look at the guild. Forward one. Bypass card. I want to find the one that reduces stress. I assume that's the bottom one. That's pretty good. What would I replace, though? I guess he doesn't really need an attack if I use him just for buffing, and then for debuffing, and then, like, one big attack. What do you think? Or do you think that keeping this is too good?
I mean, Finale and, what's the one that, like, jumps him to the front? Solo?
Solo.
Yeah, both of those are a good combo since you can literally go from the front to the back, like, in an instant, and it lets you, of course, target anyone on the field and just delete them. Harvest is good, but also, like...
I feel like it would be
It's
better spent
just-
using Inspiring Tune every turn, right? Or,
what's Inspiring Tune do?
it's the one that does stress -8, and then it buffs a negative 10% to stress. So I feel like that would be the best.
Yeah, honestly, that's a really nice one because it's good for stress management. And, like, if you want him to, like, only really necessarily do damage with Finale, then having him use Inspiring Tune every time he's, like, back on the back line until you need him to slide forward with another solo is pretty good.
And then he can still start with Battle Ballad.
Yeah.
Do buffs stay the whole fight? Is there any reason to
they-
use them again?
There's usually a time limit on them. Like, look at Battle Ballad.
It doesn't show anything. Or do I have to, like, actually open it?
Let's see.
Ballad. There it is. Does it say
Buffs
a
usually
time?
do have... It doesn't say it. Buffs usually have around, like, a 3-turn timer or something.
Okay. Dirk stab. I have some money. Maybe I should invest in, like, upgrading skills.
Skill upgrades are pretty nice because they usually give, like, better damage multipliers and better chances on additional effects sometimes.
I have some newbies.
It's just that sometimes it can get very expensive to do so.
Yeah. But he's, like, my only stress management dude, so I'll buff him. We'll hold off on those two for now. I'll probably invest money in, like, buff skills for the supports for a little while, and then attack skills for plays. Sounds very dud in my brain. You have. That's just an attack. I prefer to use the stun. You can heal yourself, which is decent. I think you can heal yourself with Divine Grace, though, can't you? At the very
Should be
least,
able
you can
to.
do party heal. Worried about that. Ranged. Oh, but it does damage and heals. Okay. And you can hit anybody. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna get that. Let me put that on. Same thing for you. We will do this. Nice. I mean, that group isn't that stressed. I could probably just take the same group out again. It can be a very long
you ended
game
up
in my
having
experience.
a lot of stress reduction on that group, so it wouldn't be bad. They have proven to work pretty well.
Special ones have like star symbol thing next to them from what I've noticed. If a skill can be used endlessly, the buff is temporary. If it's per skill, per battle skill, they mostly persist for the entire fight. Gotcha, thank you. How's it going, by the way? My voice is just not one to work with me today. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see. Blacksmith. They use deeds. What's that? Reduce cost of weapon and armor upgrades. That sounds great.
A sharper
Let's make that
sword,
cheaper.
a stronger shield.
Yes.
anything to
Have I
prolong a
upgraded the guild
soldier's
at all?
life.
Yeah, I have. Okay. I think I'm doing okay. So, I guess if it's that long of a game, I may have to do some of these off stream or something. I mean, I don't see a problem with doing some of the maps. I don't know. It's just really fun. I feel like I'd end up with an endless stream, though, if I keep streaming this and do every dungeon. Mostly because of how I play games. I'm so, like... what's the term I'm looking for? Careful? Cautious? Cautious, that's the term. That I'm just like, but I need to keep training them. They need to be, like, leveled high enough so I don't have to worry about them dying. Should I try the Weisentag? I feel like I should try the Weisentag.
I mean, you can give it a shot. It's technically it's a level 1 boss, so you know it shouldn't be too bad.
Not too bad. I have a lot of stuff. See if we have anything special. Oh, we have something for the gesture. Alright. You can have both those. Leper only, and that's flagellant. Let's see. Dodge minus speed. Template. That's not bad. See if 4 minus speed plus crit. That's going to be the Vestal, so probably not using that one this round. Does stun count as a debuff? Or is it counting as something separate?
Stun is technically a debuff, so if you had a debuff chance increaser, it would affect your stun chance.
So like this? You'd just be hit more.
Yeah, you'd lose dodge, but
Let's put it on
it would
Ronald
increase your
since he can do that. And he can take a hit.
yeah, he won't be dodging much anyway, so.
Move skill chance. Worried about that on you.
Oh, stun separate? Oh no, you're right. Debuff is like a specific stat,
Okay.
isn't it?
Alright. Then we'll give him the stun chance one. No.
Yeah.
We'll give her the stun chance one. Because she can do 2. She has a chance to stun 2 at once.
Right.
for
I always forget
dodge.
that debuff is like its own separate category, along with like bleed, blight, and stun and everything.
You are already slow. I mean, you can't really get much slower, right? Oh god, Renald. I assume speed, the only thing speed dictates, because they all, everyone gets a turn every round, so speed just dictates who's gonna go in order. Correct?
Kinda.
So, for the Vestal, the only thing that speed's gonna determine is if they can heal somebody before they die. I'll leave it alone. Oh, right, I gave you an insane amount of dodge.
Dodge.
What counts as a range skill?
It'll usually say ranged on the skill
okay.
itself.
I see. I mean, nah, I don't want to erase that. Buff wouldn't count. Alright. I think I'm about happy with where everyone's at anyway. Renald could have something if I wanted him to. I mean, can he have negative speed? Oh, he can. What does that do?
It pretty much guarantees you're going last.
I mean, he had a 1 before that. Did that not guarantee who's going last?
I mean, some enemies can get slower if you debuff them enough.
That's true. I think that's pretty much all I can do. Honestly, I think that's hilarious. I'm gonna leave it. I think that's all I can really do. I don't have a vast selection of curios to pick from. Hang on. Go back to town real quick. I think I already looked at these. Highwaymen, man-at-arms. Speed effects when and around the character goes, though from my understanding there's also some randomness to it, so it's not entirely set in stone. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, let's embark. I want to fight the Weisentag. I think.
Good luck.
You saying it like that makes me nervous.
I mean, all the boss fights have a gimmick.
When you
If
say
figure out the gimmick, then you're fine.
I assume you're not gonna tell me the gimmick.
Well, that'd be no fun, now would it?
There's the Swine Prince. Okay, can you at least remind me what's in the Weld?
The Wild is usually like bandits and beasts.
So people who can bleed.
Yes, usually.
Awesome.
They may have some slight blight resistance, not too much though, so.
Dang, that's nice. But why would the man-at-arms ever be in the 4th position? Oh yeah. There's also the Necromancer Apprentice. This team has bleed, so I'm gonna go to the Weld. Or the Warrens. Indecisiveness. Okay, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna go and see what happens. We're just doing it. Is there a button just to buy it all?
No.
Yep. That's the kit.
I
believe it's kinda like initiative. Oh.
Volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study.
I wasn't expecting a story.
My work was interrupted, however, by a
Yes, each the
singularly
boss
striking
has a
woman
story.
who insisted on
Okay, thank you.
repeated calls to the house.
Rolled every round. So, like, would speed be like a modifier to your roll then, in that context?
Yes, effectively. Like, it is slightly randomized for each
There
round,
is
so
method
having a higher
in the
speed
wild
score doesn't
corruption here.
necessarily mean you're always going to go
There's a
first, but it
form both
does hedge your
wicked
bets
and
towards
malevolent.
that happening. Because, like, even with that -1, there is a very weird chance that Renaud might go first in a round if everyone else literally rolls absolute crap.
Renault's negative trait activated, but there was nothing in the bag for him to steal. That's what you get, Buster. The world is bandits, beasts, and ungodly monstrosities. Sounds great. And, spiders. Why spiders?
Yep, spiders,
Go
your
away.
favorite.
No, I don't like spiders. We're just gonna
Back
get rid
to
of
the
them.
pit.
At least they don't create corpses. That's nice.
That is nice.
Split. And look, that get the gesture actually gives Renaud like a +2. We're good. Let's. Yep. You know what? Damn. You do not feel faint. You're hardly hurt. Bliss.
Tiny amount of blood, I shall faint.
Ugh. I don't like them.
Another
away.
one falls.
Me no likey. No! Quit dodging! You're not supposed to dodge. You're supposed to die like good little weird insects. I know they're not insects. Don't give me the whole, you're not an insect, you're an arachnid. Whatever. They are icky and they have multiple legs and they creep me out. Oh, I'm getting too distracted. I'm not healing. It's okay, party. You'll be fine without me healing, right? Right? Is it in a boss dungeon?
Executed with impunity.
You'll survive.
Okay, die.
As the fiend falls,
There we go.
a faint
And a
hope
key.
blossoms.
Alright. There's gonna be a battle in here. You okay? Took blight damage. Where are we at? 88.
The way
Okay.
is lit. The path is clear.
What are the torches
They
lighting exactly?
require
Tell
only
me?
the
Oh,
strength
it just
to
says
follow it.
increases it. That's not what I needed. Okay. There's an upper limit to the bonus you can get from speed roll, but I don't actually know what it is. So yeah, Renaud would hypothetically go first depending on the relative speed stats. Interesting. It sounds like there's a lot of behind the scenes math going on in this game.
Lots, yes.
Yelp. That is what that's called, right? Yep, yelp. Barbaric yelp.
A momentary abatement.
Yeah. I don't like the witches. Aha! Renaud's being dodgy dude. Very good. Probably should have did Renaud first, since he's going to be targeted by most things. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Good job. Alright, Renaud's just showing out now. He being a show-off.
He's just trying to show he can take care of this boss by himself.
Well, we
Maybe.
haven't even gotten to the boss to see if he can take them by themselves.
He's just trying to show he can.
Sedated.
And all of a sudden they're like, I'm gonna attack the Jester. Yeah, he can play for himself. That's very funny. Okay, the Jester is might just be king.
Jester's really good, yeah.
Let's stop him all. Since he was being bullied.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Alrighty. That's fine. Up. Stop resisting my stun. You jerkwad.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I stun things because I don't want them attacking. There's a lot of math going on, yeah. Most of it isn't obvious, though. Yeah. Kill the other one. Close enough. Actually, not really, but you know. Wait, does this? No, it doesn't. Go away.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And now we just have those two. And they're about to mess up my comp. Be like that. You know what? Screw you. No attacking for you. Yeah. Debuff those corpses. Let's see. That's nice. Get rid of one of the corpses. Very good, very good. Move forward. And time for this one to die. Jesus! 49?
Yeah. Jester is maybe slightly a little strong with Finale. You know.
Holy cow!
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Go away, lady!
Purpose is made clear.
Oh, that was good! Highwayman. Let's crit. Yeah, that sounds good too. Alright, alright. Well, you're bleeding, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh, right, where are we going? Oh god, we have two paths? They didn't want this to be easy, did they? Well, going this path, we'll get to the end first, so we'll have a better idea of where we need to be.
Nature herself.
Oh, now you
victim
auto-select.
to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
What is this? It's fine. Poor Renaud. I just make him do everything. What is this?
It's fine.
What is this considered? Oh, okay, it's lootable. Yeah. It's just a tree. I feel like this game has so much sass to it. Ooh, lucrative. Hey, and a secret door again. Are secret doors common or something?
They're not supposed to be.
Desecrate the dead.
I mean, they only show up if you actually have the scout chance trigger and go off kind of thing. So you have to have someone that can scout and then have it trigger close enough to the secret door.
Heretical. Wait, what? Heretical blindness. Okay, I need to keep you not stressed. But I mean, that's the name of the game, right? Don't let people have heart attacks.
Indeed.
Alright. Keep on going. Let's lay Or I went from 57 to 82. So what, 25 per? Did I do that right? Yeah.
I think.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I interact with literally everything I come into contact with. Literally everything. During the last stream, there was like this big red ball on a stick, and it was like, put a torch here if you want to see the void or some nonsense like that. And I was like, okay! And then I encountered some kind of eldritch horror, and Tazgal was like, what did you do? I was like, I put a stick on the thing. That's what I did.
You sure did.
It worked out. No, it didn't. I had to run. But
Yes, you did have to run, but amazingly no one died.
correct. Feel better.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
And can I do this before I forget?
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh. Oh, he's gonna steal it. It's not insane. Got a little bit of money and a gemstone. Some stuff that I would probably end up throwing away by the end of this anyway. I know I missed the secret. Well, I have to come back through anyway. It's fine. A torch! Give me. Well, yeah? Uh-oh. Well, I'm out of shovels.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
I met the Shambler, but it was a fun time. I actually was pretty close to killing it, but I also was very close to losing people, so I chose to leave rather than people die. Let's help. Yeah, it's done. And the things in the back that like to do their little, party heal. Who like to do their marking. Yeah, if I remember right, they do barely any damage, but they mark things. Oh man, you marked him. He was already marked.
Double mark.
Oh, it does decrease dodge too. Huh. Ooh, that's different. Light the figures.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
It's fine. It's fine. See? Everyone's fine. You don't even have light. Can these things bleed? That's a yes.
I mean, yeah,
Bad dog.
I guess they can.
They are mushrooms, but they bleed. Also, this is unrelated, but I like that your friend's avatar gets angry eyebrows whenever they say something. Yes! I love it! One of my favorite things.
Yes.
Alright, let's go ahead. We'll give everyone else the buff, and then we'll work on just lowering stress. I'm actually not worried about the Vestal stress, actually. They don't seem to get too stressed about anything. As long as they're healing, we don't have to care about the blight.
The fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, your turn. You're stunned.
Impressive.
Very nice. I still have no way of attacking the back row. Yeah! I mean, the Vestal can, but... Alright, bye-bye. No! They're not supposed to dodge me! I don't see a point in doing that right now. Finale doesn't seem necessary right now.
Not at the moment.
Hit the dog. Get rid of the dog. Thank you.
Begone, fiend.
That one's just gonna die from bleed. I really like Blight. Ah, it's not gonna die of bleed. It healed the bleed before it would actually kill it. Alright. We're just gonna work on lowering stress now. You can do a party heal.
The wounds of war
I know it makes it take longer, but I also like to keep everyone
never
topped up.
hidden.
Because I feel like you never know when they're just gonna stun the healer like 3 times in a row. I don't think that actually does damage, does it?
Which one?
Zealous accusation.
No, it just debuffs.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, let's just get rid of this one.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
The little guys are annoying, but they're not a threat. Plus, it gives me time to just lower stress. Heal the party. Alright. We're in a fine situation. We'll just get rid of them.
Decimated.
Alright. And bye.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Do I have a key? Old coffin, slightly ajar. I don't know if the key actually helps me here. Alright. It's reinforced. Does that mean it's harder to get rid of that one?
Yes, like, did you get a skill that got locked?
No, he got a it says a skill got reinforced, or quirk got reinforced.
Yeah, okay. If it has that lock onto it, that means that he will not lose that one.
Cool. So he is forever a Weld adventurer. You know, you can see the details of your attacks by mousing over them, right? Yes, I have been doing that. It's just I like to, I don't know, I just have a habit of asking things out loud before actually checking them. One, because Thasgal might give me some information I don't know already. Or that the skill doesn't tell me. Or maybe you guys will.
And also sometimes she just doesn't read.
That's true.
Finding
Oh my
stuff
God.
is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Huh. Alright. I picked up a bunch of heads.
Interesting.
What? Are these things you can equip?
Wait, which heads did you get?
Oristans? And Dismas.
Oh, nice.
What's that mean?
They're trinkets. They're very strong trinkets, if I remember right.
They apparently increase stress. I assume that's because I'm equipping a head.
Yeah, their downside is of course the stress amount, but if I remember correctly, Uh,
Okay.
gosh, which one is it? So you got two
On
of
this
them.
one.
There's one I know, like there's a head you can get that's like a Vestal related head, and it is like really good because it's like plus 50% healing skills. And that thing's ridiculous.
Did a trap spawn behind me?
It could. It very easily could.
Things
Because
can
stuff
spawn
will
behind
fill
you?
into the corridors after the fact.
Interesting.
So like on this way back, you could have a trap, or you could even have a combat
In
encounter
Radiance
that has
may we
spawned in.
find
You never know.
victory.
I don't know why I feel the need to walk to the edge of the screen. It seems like it'll just let me keep going anyway.
Most of the time.
Interesting. Didn't know you could get positive quirks reinforced from curios like that. I did not either. Look, a dead body. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Oh, guys, we do not have shovels anymore. I brought 2. You'll be fine. They're fine. I'll heal them during the next fight. They're great trinkets, great bonuses if you can offset the downsides with other trinkets. I mean, I think I'm in the weld right now. Is that right? So I kind of figured the plus 20% stress on him is countered off. Let's see. Weld adventurer. He gets less stress in the weld, and that gives him more stress. Really. Yeah. So at least in this point, in this area, it's offset. Plus we have the Jester to keep him calm. So, that's always good. I don't think she has any way to counter that. I think she's just gonna have to deal with the extra stress. Oh. She gets more stressed in the morning. Wait, I'm in the weld. Why do I want to name all these places with W's? Ah, hi. Ah, still surprised. Good. Play a little tune. Oh, we might be able to just... I should have hit the lady. Oh well. I can stun the lady. Alright. And stun the dog. You get to have your turn. Take that bleed. Well, I don't know the exact mechanics for stress calculation. I'd assume the 2 would cancel out. That's what I'm guessing. I am not too stressed about it. That's their job. And we have the Jester. I might be putting a lot of faith in the Jester to handle everything. But it's fine. And bye. Or just dodge. Fine, be like that dog. Get another one. Let's try again. There we go.
As victories mount, so too will
We'll keep the
resistance.
lore until we find something better. Which most likely means we're not keeping the lore. The sack is empty. How cruel. Making me wander through these caves, not to find anything. Hi. Yes, we're going again. This game is really fun. It's extremely stressful sometimes, but sometimes it's just like, this is just a good time. Good luck,
Yeah.
guys. Try not to die. Ahead. Oh man, you marked him. Let's do the yup. Me? That one will use up his turn immediately. Start with the ones at the greatest risk. And stun. Now,
The ground
apparently we crit.
quakes.
We
Oh.
take those.
Mortality
And they're gonna be
clarified in a
divided.
single strike.
This is a pretty cool team. I actually like. I kind of just threw this together, but they're actually working pretty well.
A powerful blow.
Someone threw something at me. Oh, it's Benny. How's it going, Benny? Do you have any of the DLCs installed and or enabled? It has me. It gives me the option to go to the circus. Back at the, I think I started without most of them enabled, but the circus was like by default enabled or something like that. I do have them all. I just wanted to like do my first playthrough without any of them because I've never played before and I don't know what I'm getting into.
Dazed, reeling.
I have seen bits and pieces of Darkest Dungeon 2. It looks really fun too. Been a while? Yeah, I went on vacation for a bit. But I'm back. Back and streaming again.
Indeed.
Yeah, the Jester really is just the best. Because if you can keep upgrading that, I'm assuming that that the stress recovery is like insane.
I mean, yeah, I think because it starts at 8, and I think every time you upgrade it, it goes up by at least 1 point, maybe 2 points in some parts of that. So by the end of it, you got like, and there's of course a little bit of random variance thrown in there because there always is, but like by the end of it, if you have it fully upgraded, you can get like minus 20 stress off of someone every time the Jester goes.
That's nice.
Time to perform beyond
Because each of
one
these dots represents, yeah, 10, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm happy for the crit, but why whenever he only had like a sliver of health left?
Because damage.
I really should be using the Vestal to heal. I keep attacking with her for some reason. It doesn't hurt. I mean, the party is mostly okay right now.
These
For now.
creatures
Hey,
can be
okay.
felt. They can be beaten.
What does this do? Cleanse items and prevents... Be applied to a hero, to... That's resistances. Oh yeah, we can do that. Get rid of the lore. Yep. There's nothing of value. How sad. They're gonna take some damage for... light. Oh. You are fine. Being dramatic. The crate is empty. So many things are empty in this dungeon.
Man, it's almost like it's a boss or something.
They don't give me things whenever it's a boss?
Nah, I'm just messing with you. I don't know why so many things are empty.
I'm pretty close to the end, so I'm gonna go ahead and camp.
Fair enough.
Plus, that'll give everyone a
Huddled
decent
together.
little heal.
Furtive and vulnerable.
And we have
Rats
plenty
in
of
a
food.
maze.
Yeah.
Beast.
Alright. Let's see. Get that off.
Don't forget, yeah, sanctuary is always important.
I did it. That was good. I can heal HP and remove blight. We already got rid of all of our blight. No one's really that hurt. So let's just focus on getting her stress down. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Time to rest. Honestly, everyone's in pretty good
The
shape.
match is struck. A
Yeah,
blazing
decent
star
health,
is
stress
born.
level non-existent.
Famous last words, but you know.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, you only got blighted. You're fine. Oh no, you didn't even get blighted. You resisted it. Good job, Renaud. Oh no, why you? They're not dangerous, but ugh.
You just hate how they look and chitter.
You. Don't spit at me. Stop it. Stop moving your spindly little legs. Go away. Oh. Let's top everyone off.
Soothed,
There we go.
sedated.
Get rid of that one. Thank you. I'm so glad they don't have a lot of HP. It makes it getting them off the screen easier. You know what? No attacking for you.
Diminished.
Fair enough.
Dang. Kill it. I have less than 8 HP. Huh. Does it tell me how much HP they have? It does. Figures. Oh well. Here we go. And go away. No, don't dodge. Go away.
A singular strike.
More food. Okay. Okay. Hi, doggos. How's it going, doggos? Why attack the Vestal? They don't like the Vestal. But the funny part is the Vestal can just kind of, do her own thing and heal herself with attacks. The dogs still do actually. That's annoying. It costs money to cure that. Bad dog. Nice. Yes, you do bleed, but you'll be okay. Barely. Rabid Rush. I take it that just has a chance to inflict rabies on people.
How quickly the tide turns.
I did notice this group that has no AoEs. Other than like debuffs.
Yeah, but that's okay. Having a lot of single targets when you're going up against a boss is probably fine. Depending on the boss.
Depending on the boss, huh?
There
Oh,
are
that's
some
a
that
lot
are
of
very
Success so
mob
clearly in
happy.
view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
But I want the money. Ah. Ah. Oh, hey, it's Spy.
Yes, he is drowning you.
Hey, pretty fish and whale shark. Free hydrates. I gotcha. Alright. I'm trying to use items appropriately as we go through things. Just sometimes when my inventory gets full, I feel the necessity to just throw things away. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I need the bleed to go away, though. That's fine. Okay. Torches! You get it all the way up. What are you?
Glowing eyes of youth.
Is this the Wise and
let's
Tech?
see. Oh, wow, that's... You ran into the collector?
What is that?
A mini boss?
Okay.
Honestly, this is wow, damn. Of course he shows up when you're on the way to fight a boss. Am I right?
Well, I don't know. I've never fought this dude.
He's kind of a dick.
Is he?
He summons ads constantly, so yeah.
Alright, gotcha.
The light, the promise of safety.
Alright. I will deal with him as I can. I have someone who can hit you back there. It might take forever for me to kill you, but I will. Lifesteal? That's annoying. Ow, wait. Are those becoming certain units?
Yes, you see, he's using the heads of a Vestal and 2 Highwaymen at the moment.
I see, I see. Gotcha.
Inspiration and improvement.
Oh, this chuckle nut has made an appearance.
Yeah, the collector's a right bastard because he'll show up and just be a dick.
Okay, at least his summons don't create corpses.
They don't,
Ow.
but he does like, yeah, the Highwayman ones are very high damage, so
Notice.
they suck.
Clutch crit heal. Wait, what am I doing?
And yeah, he will constantly be churning them out.
He got a
anytime
lot of
any them
HP.
die.
Fine. Oh, don't resist. That's not nice. Okay. You focus on healing yourself. You, my friend. Get you into position. Get it easy. Good. Quit dying. Don't need y'all dying right now. Try and keep it down. Quit resisting my freaking stuns. Or at least always attack Renauld. That's acceptable too. Bitch. Take 46!
Ah, you'll love the finale.
Ah, that felt good. Wait, he healed. Motherfucker!
Yeah,
It-
lifesteal.
I know
suck.
it's called lifesteal. Nah. Oh, ouch. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. No killing the Vestal. Not cool. This is
It's not their
stressful.
fault they know who to target.
Get out of here. It's not gonna stun one of them. You know what? Just die. Okay. Good. Good dodge. We're gonna go for this again. How about you give us a party heal?
Soothed. Sedated.
Mild, but it's worth it. Collect call. Alright, summons. That's fine. That's
Yep.
why the Jester is great. Get out of here. Come on. Let the Jester have his turn. Head games. Oh, I could care less if you're guarding that. Easy. Everyone's good. We're good. Come on, give my Jester his... Y'all are just determined to help that... It is the Highwayman, which means they're just buffing him, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The other thing to mention is that after the Jester does Finale, he does get debuffed quite a bit on himself. Damn.
Oh,
good
apparently
deal.
Finale can only be used one turn. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
It's fine. We'll manage. I still have ways of dealing with this. Okay, first of all, get out of here. That just means the Jester goes back to doing his buffing job. It's fine.
Yep.
Unnerved. Unbalanced.
Which makes him an absolute ass to fight if you don't have a strong backline damage. Yeah, I don't really have strong backline damage, but we're gonna try and deal with it anyway.
Yeah, the only people you really have that can hit the back is the Vestal. And also, I guess, anyone that can hit the 3rd rank after you've killed a single skeletal.
Until he
kind
does
of
that.
thing. Yeah, until he summons more, which he will always do, so.
This might be a long one, guys.
And then you have the boss after this.
Stop resisting bleed. My Vestal really needs to be healing, which makes this really difficult. And she's in a bad spot because she can't use her other move right now.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Move on back. There you go. Everyone should have access to all their good moves now. Take it easy, bud. God, none of them will actually take, like... They don't get blade. I can't stun them. Am I gonna have to leave because I encountered this asshole in the middle of this?
Potentially. The Collector is infamously known for just fucking up your day and making an entire run pointless.
It's annoying.
I mean, it's just about your luck now, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but...
A hand
Stop
Well,
dying.
let's put it this way.
unwound.
Would you prefer to go through with this fight, be at very low health, and then still try and fight the boss?
How hard is the boss?
Bad enough that if you're going into it with people as wounded as they currently are, you're gonna have casualties.
Fine. Rude.
This skirmish may be lost,
Wait.
but the battle may yet be won.
I can just not fight him? Why are we still here?
Yeah, I guess I just had you flee back to the nearest room.
Is he still there? I guess he's still there.
Yeah, pretty much. God, that is the worst place for him to be, too. Literally, like, one room before the boss. Man, what an asshole.
Fine. They'll suffer the stress. They'll be fine.
Failure tests the metal of heart, brain, and body.
What a
Yeah,
jerkwad.
considering you were able to manage their stress pretty well. You don't get the quest rewards, but everything you still had on you wasn't too shabby.
Still, bummer. I was
Yeah,
doing
like
so
that-
well.
You were. That was just a really bad collector spawn. Like, really bad. And unfortunately for your current team comp, you had, like, the worst potential kind of synergy for fighting him.
Lethargy. Why is it green? Is it tied to whatever disease she has?
Oh, yeah, that's a disease, yeah. That's curable.
Women and men, soldiers and
And the new crop
outlaws,
of aspiring corpses,
fools
step from the
and
stagecoach,
recruits.
6 more recruits that
all
God.
will find their way to us
Oh,
now that the road
interesting.
I don't even have
is
room for recruits.
Yeah, but I mean, there might be someone interesting among them. You never
Okay.
know.
What does everyone have? You have. You can technically handle that. I just need to make sure there's nothing that can spread. So, like, you need to be cured.
Oh yeah, rabies definitely needs to get cured immediately.
Lethargy's pretty bad.
Yeah, 4 speed's pretty bad.
Those 2 are taken care of. I'll have to take care of Renault later. Let's
Yeah.
take care of everyone's stress. Go and pray to a higher power. Oh, so now you want to be down there. Now you want to be in the one that doesn't hinder me. Okay. I could probably put him somewhere. How long are you gonna be there? Like, what's going on with this, or is this a separate person?
Yeah, hold on, that's probably one of yours?
They keep going.
Well, like, check your, like, list.
Will only drink in town.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. They just keep drinking.
So does that mean I can't take them on missions?
Yeah, I think they're just stuck in there right now. God.
I guess I can see if I can take them with me, because then there'd be literally no way to cure them either. Actually, that just straight up means there's no way to cure them. What the heck?
Yeah, sometimes the heroes will just do their own thing, whether that's wander off or do.
But she's been there
indulgent stuff
literally
in town.
3 times in a row now.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing other than getting absolutely plastered.
I could fire her and hire a new one.
That is possible. Let's see if there's. Oh, hey, there is a grave robber in there.
There's so many. Did I get a new bounty hunter? Do I have one of each? It's full,
I don't know.
but I have a lot of Vestals. I know I have a lot of Vestals.
I mean, yeah, healing and all.
Can I increase my... Of course I can't.
What are you talking about? That needs crests.
Meh. If I had won that.
Perhaps.
Oh, but she actually has really good stuff. Let me see if it lets me take her on a mission. I don't think it will, since she keeps being in there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't know what the deal with that is. Because I know she's been
It's,
there 3 times in a row.
It's a random chance event that your people will just do their own thing. It's just very uncanny that that lady has chosen 3 days in a row to just be drunk off her ass.
She's like, I'm drinking tonight.
You've been drinking every night.
Have you seen the shit I've seen?
Everyone has. They're coping with it in their own ways.
drinks. I'll give her one more round. I don't know, should I? Should I just get rid of her and get a different one?
I don't know.
Intense
Like,
craving
if
for
you
alcohol.
need-
Are all of you just alcoholics?
I guess. Anyway, I honestly would just let her stay, because
Alright.
there's no guarantee that you're not gonna get someone that's going to, do the exact same thing.
Let's see what all they have. Just to see if there's anyone that's like, yeah. Kleptomaniac. He's got natural A. Protection. No stress penalty when walking backwards. There's a stress penalty when you walk backwards? News to me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Granted, I don't walk backwards a bunch. That is horrible.
Yeah. Perfectionist is one of the worst ones to have.
The yips.
Oh, the yips suck, but you can cure it, so it's not terrible.
I mean, you can cure all of them. God-fearing.
You can cure all of them. It's just they also have different price tags on them.
Bears the crushing guilt of deeds. Of deeds real and imagined. You okay, bud?
They've got a guilty conscience. Of course they're not.
Inspiring tune, plus 25% stress heal receipt.
He's like, yo, Jester, play that song again.
Stress in the Warrens. I don't see anything that's jumping out at me as, oh, I gotta get that.
Yeah, most of these are pretty normal.
The absolute worst collector spawn ever. Yeah, that's about my luck.
Yeah, like, he seriously could not have spawned in a worse spot. There technically would have been a way to...
I upgrade everything.
There technically would have been a way to, get rid of him, technically, without fighting him. It just would have been tedious.
Oh, what would that have been?
You know how I said the rooms, the corridors and everything occasionally change when you walk in and out of rooms?
Oh, like you would just tell me to reset everything over and over and over again?
Yeah, you'd literally be going from the corridor, then straight back into the room, and over again until you watch his, like, battle thing disappear.
Oh, that wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah, like, you can shuffle around like that
Ugh.
to avoid encounters, but, like, where's the fun in that?
That's not playing the game.
I mean, it's playing the game, but it's not playing the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I need to level up the highwayman. And probably this guy. But just with the paranormal. He also likes musical. Part of a bleed crew, but the highwayman does better with marked targets, which I think goes well with this guy. Nope, that's crits received while marked. I thought he had something to do with mark. No, you can mark a target. Well guarded. Dodge minus strength. I remember I had some kind of wild little thing with the last flagellant I had. It was this guy, right? Because the both of them could dance around each other. I basically had two, like, half tanks doing shit.
Right, yeah, because the shield breaker literally dances backward and forward with their attacks.
Oh, mark target. I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want to do in the next thing. I want to try and bring, like, a whole little mark team put together. Because then, I know he can mark target.
Yeah, because marking the target gives you accuracy bonuses, and if you have, like, the Hound Master, he gets, of course, the bonus damage and stuff from that. And if you have the Bounty Hunter, he just absolutely destroys people that are marked.
And this guy... I don't think he does extra damage while marked, but it'd be good to get him this. No, he only marks himself. Never mind. He doesn't actually mark a target. Right? Is there a tank that marks targets?
Not that I'm aware of, but I mean,
He's-
your tank is supposed to be there to be a tank.
Yeah. He can mark target himself. Okay, you can mark targets too. Okay. So, let's see what we can do. You're on like a bleed set. Wait, you can mark targets? Oh, you mark your... That's the ally that's protecting you. That makes more sense. You do damage versus marked, so it'd be good to have you too. And you mark. You also do polite. I remember you like to dance a lot. Let's see. That's back one, forward one, forward one. And then that one's just ranged, and you do more damage versus marked. Serpent Sway. Forward one, self 2 blocks. Buff self 1 speed.
Oh, 2 blocks. That's not bad. Because
What is
that just means he straight up takes no damage twice.
Oh, cool.
At least I think that's how that works.
Back. Crit mod. Breaks guard, can't be guarded. Does pull. Right, I can switch him around with him. Okay. I don't think I have any moves I want to unlock. Maybe Serpent Sway might be okay eventually. Looks like this guy just prioritizes doing damage and debuffing to some degree. There's a lot going on in their skills.
Yeah, they were technically one of the like additional DLC characters, so I guess they just had a lot of gimmicks they wanted to throw on one guy.
Oh, really? Huh. You. I think I do want to unlock your ability to mark people. As you have this one. Mark a target. Oh, you can heal yourself? Huh. I know I want to do that one. That's a good clear, but I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no, that does damage too. Never mind, that's a really good one. And it increases your torch too. Blind fire, random target ranged. Gain a speed buff.
Oh yeah, blind fire is hilarious, where it's literally like, YOLO, I'm shooting something.
Oops, didn't mean to leave.
Well, you did. You left your arm list there like someone would leave a kid at a daycare.
We're just looking at things together at like comparing what they could use as like armor or skill upgrades and stuff like that, and I just turn around and walk out.
Bye.
Dress -2. That doesn't really seem... It looks like it covers 2 people, but it doesn't seem like insanely good.
Yeah, like, and it only has a 66% chance, as you can see, of going through with it. Hound's Harry is honestly very good as far as an AoE goes, because
Okay. I believe you.
because it literally hits the entire enemy line. If I remember right, does it have a bleed chance? It does, yes. So nice.
If you had to say like going for the dodge or going for the stun, what would you say?
Depends on where you're putting him as far as location, because if he's near the
Oh,
front,
yeah.
Blackjack's not bad. because that's, you know, front 2, and he can stun like the first 3. But guard dog he can use anywhere, and it makes it so that he guards someone and then also becomes a dodge tank.
Yeah, let's do that. That makes sense to me. I
Yeah,
keep
'cause,
backing
like-
out of it.
But oh, you got ice cream? Nice.
You have acquired ice cream. What kind of ice cream?
I'd ask for some, but I'm pretty sure it would not be edible very well underwater.
You have 11 KM points. You can end the stream if you want to. I don't know. My computer has handled some stress. You never know. It might make it. It might survive. Immediately crashes the stream.
It'd be funny.
Okay, Wicked Slice. This seems like a really good melee attack. Pistol Shot. I absolutely love Grape Shot. That one moves him around. I don't know that I want him moving, though. Oh, it's be coupled with Duelist Advance, I assume. Activates Riposte? What's Riposte? What's Riposte? I assume that means he counters? Let's go! What's Riposte?
Riposte is that anytime an enemy attacks the Highwayman, he will automatically counterattack.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's a very hilarious thing if you have a highly dodgy Highwayman, because then he can just literally take out an entire enemy team with counterattacks if they keep attacking him.
Wait, coupled with the Houndmaster, how would that work?
That's a good question. He might technically riposte if anyone attacks him, although the Houndmaster would be the one getting hit. I'm honestly not sure. I haven't tried doing that. Oh, cookies and cream waffle cone. That sounds good.
Ooh, cookies and cream. That sounds good. So... Oh, I've already got him unlocked. I just don't have him active on him. Okay, cool. Let's mix up his moves a little bit. Can't do anything with that one. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and embark on our next one. I don't know that I want to fight a boss if I'm about to test something. So... the Cove keeps requiring veteran, and I'm just like, I don't. It's a level 1, or at least I've got it up to like 1. I don't understand. Why is it making
No,
me
it's
go
just
veteran?
random chance. You have a level 3 veteran thing just spawning there every
Yes.
time. Clearly, the game just does not want you fighting fishmen. You know, doesn't want you fighting any of your own kind.
It's how kind of the game. If the Houndmaster guards him, I'm like 75 sure the riposte wouldn't trigger unless it has an AoE attack that hits both of them. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Like, the attack has to literally try and make contact, so he has to actually roll his dodge chance and everything. Yeah, that makes more sense. He will riposte regardless on if he dodges or not, though, like the Highwayman. If he just keeps on tanking hits, he can keep riposting. It's just one of those things where he is not made to be tanky.
Well, yeah. Oh, he can only use point blank shot if he's in the front. More accuracy, more damage, bypasses stealth. Is blank shot like stupid strong or something? Huh. I guess I'll keep that one on. Can he activate most of his from the second spot? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like, depending on what you have equipped, it will tell you, like, their preferred position of either 2 or 3.
There's so many characters I want to take on this just because they're all, mark-based. Oh, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
riposte.
Yeah, Man-at-Arms gets riposte as well. It's pretty nice.
Let's go back in and get his.
Because he is a tank, so he can
Yeah.
make very good use of that.
Let's give you riposte. What are the other ones? Buff target, accuracy and crit, damage while guarded. You need buff target and a stress. Oh, that's pretty cool. Damage. Move forward. That's not bad. Ooh, actually, that means I have a fun idea. Guard ally plus 15 protection. Okay. Point blank shot does plus 50% more damage and has an increased crit chance, but you can only use it in the first position, and it knocks him back in position whenever he does. So, hear me out. That's the dodge. Okay. We're gonna do the setup. Dang. You can pretty much attack from anywhere regardless of where you are with this one. Put him there. Yours are back.
Yeah, fun combo for the Highwaymen, definitely. Since
What?
point blank shot does like massive damage but can only be used from the front row and auto knocks him back to the second slot, you effectively have both duelist advance and point blank shot, so he literally charges forward, stabs someone, enters riposte, then you use point blank shot to blow something up point blank and get pushed back to the second slot, where he can then duelist advance again.
It also seems like the only problem with it is it still can only target the first row, like the first unit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you want the first unit absolutely dead, that shot will absolutely destroy them.
Oh, but I want him to have that. Oh wait, I can get rid of that and put that on. Yeah. Let's try that. Do I want you on the team? You can mark targets, but so can you. So that would be the choice, is whether I bring him or her. Damage against marked. This takes a long time before you actually get to know the characters.
Yes, this will be a very interesting party indeed.
Why do you say that? That makes me
no
nervous.
healer.
I haven't put them there. That's what the back slot's for.
What? No, you don't need a healer.
Acting like I'm not paying any attention. I'm watching. Oh wait, are both of my Vestals busy? It's okay. I think. Do you heal? You do not. Do you? Hang on. You can heal one. So does that make my only option for healing? Wait, do I not have an option for healing? Verdun's in the tavern. So we go for all-out damage.
I mean, you could. Oh yeah, technically the Arbalist can learn a healing skill. It's not a great skill, but it is a little heal.
Arbalist? That's an antiquarian. What's an arbalist? You?
You're bow person.
Oh!
Because they should have field medicine or something near the end there. Yeah, battlefield bandage.
But it's only
like-
one.
It's like 2 to 3, but it also gives a plus 20% healing received to that person. So if you keep stacking it, it can end up being a decent heal. But like we said, you can technically have the Arbalist heal, just not effectively.
He
I
only
mean,
heals
if you really
himself.
want someone in the back that can heal but also do damage, you can always grab your Occultist.
Yeah, I can. He's in the barn.
He's in the tavern, isn't he?
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
gosh.
about that. I was like, hey,
God,
maybe I
why
can
are
bring him.
all of your healers getting wasted
I
right now?
don't
Wait, no, some
know.
of them are.
I can't help it. They like to drink. But hear me out. Hear me out. Full damage.
I mean, you could if you want to. It's just, what are you fighting?
I'm just doing like a me. No, not that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're fighting a boss, heck no.
I could do a short. It'll reset everything and
That's true. Plus,
the
you can get the
Houndmaster whistle.
Houndmaster's whistle for dodge and speed, which is pretty nice.
but I will try and at least keep them alive somewhat. Okay. That should be good. I already got you set up. I need to make room for... I want you to have your damage versus mark. You need your mark. I like the Bola more. So let's do that.
Yeah, pretty much cements them in the third, fourth slot that way.
I need you to have
Meanwhile,
cost. Hello?
it's just a debuff.
Okay. I think this will work. I think. I think it just automatically puts me on that when I get to this map. Not allowed to gamble while in town? Well, that's good. At least someone's not allowed to gamble. Like Eldritch. Okay. Believes is possessed by demons. Still don't know what that means. More evasive? That's not bad. Evasive would be really cool on the Highwayman with the way his stuff works. Hard noggin. Speed. Not allowed to gamble. Damage if HP is below 50. That might be a problem, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's only minus 10%. That's not a huge debuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got soft. That sucks for a tank.
It does, but I mean, you can always fix that eventually.
That's fine. Okay. I think they're mostly good. Let me see if there's any curios I want to hand out. You are in position 4. Sure, go for it. How much speed does that lower? 2? It'll be fine. Everything gives you minus speed.
Pretty much. I'd give the Archer's Ring to the Arbalist just for that accuracy buff.
Okay.
Because, like, all of the Arbalist skills are ranged, so...
Oh wait, you're not a Highwayman. You're the Highwayman. Plus 5% stress. Wonderful. I have no ways of handling stress in this, by the way.
It's fine, but plus 5% crit, man. You have an 11% crit chance.
Is that good?
Yeah, I mean, if you crit on the point blank shot one, whatever he's targeting is pretty much deleted from existence.
Oh, there's so many things to consider before you go on a mission. It takes so long. Dodge? I don't want to minus dodge. I don't even know if you have debuffs. Do you have debuffs? Yeah, you debuff target. Huh. But you have 130 base chance. Bleed. Alright, I'm just gonna go with this setup. We are not gonna go on this one though. Let's see. right, we're gonna run this short one so we can reset everything. And everybody will get done with their stuff. Dog treat!
Yes, for a good doggo.
I think it's just 2 stacks. Twinkie, and that. Actually, I probably should have brought more shovels since I can't heal as well, but it'll be fine.
You'll live. Probably.
And we're gonna see how good the herbalist is as a healer.
The Arbalist will do their best.
Not quite Finale's level of damage, but unlike Finale, you can actually use point blank multiple times. It also doesn't debuff you. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like you literally can go point blank shot, duelist advance, point blank duelist advance, and just keep doing that. Watch as your man at arms gets
halls of
bounced
your
around from
lineage
first to
once
second
familiar.
position.
Now, Orin.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, that's kind of an awkward map. It's fine.
Hard noggin. I only have to explore 90% of the rooms.
Oh, nice. So he has better resistance to stunning.
Nice. I got rid of Meditator. I don't remember what that one does. Okay. Don't see anything. Well, we didn't actually scout, so. Why? Alright, let's see how this works. It's probably not worth doing it on spiders, actually.
I mean, getting into riposte stance isn't a bad thing, but, you know, when your AoE nearly one-shots them, it's fine.
Well, that's what I was talking about. They have, like,
Yeah.
no HP, so...
Yeah, just
Another
might as well crush
abomination
them.
Cleansed from our lands.
In we go. I'm
Yeah,
surprised I'm
this
not
this
getting
group has a
scouts.
good amount of AoE.
Hey, a torch. I'm gonna immediately use that because it's occupying inventory space.
It's like,
Hey.
great!
Didn't see a trap.
Carelessness will find no clemency. in
Uh,
this place.
Of course you didn't. You didn't have any scouting chances, so, you know. Traps are technically invisible unless you scout them.
I figured this dude would have scouting.
But yeah, they have a scout chance.
Another torch.
They're just like, hey,
Fortune.
you want
waiting
some
to be
lights?
spent.
I guess. We'll keep it bright in here, I guess. There's another one. He dodged it. It's fine. It's fine. They're handling it.
They are, they are.
Okay, no fight. Feels like the torch is going down real quick. Is that just me? 90% of the rooms means I still need to hit these two. Hit up one of them, don't I?
Yeah, so you might as well like go to one and then just double back, I guess.
That's fine. I'm out.
Oh, that counts as a scouting thing, doesn't it?
Even the
Yeah.
cold stone seems bent
Nice.
on preventing passage.
There is like a curio in there though.
Yeah, you wanted to go into the corridor just for a tad bit to grab that and then shuffle back. You totally
I might
could.
as well go to the room. Nothing. I learned my lesson.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Sure, you don't want to touch it this
Executed
time?
with
I don't.
impunity.
I am fine. I am.
Fair. Wow. Damn.
Oh,
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
there's a lot of AOE here. I like it.
Yeah, like between your Arbalist having the bolas that hit 2, your Highwayman hitting the front 3, and then your Houndmaster, although he hasn't had to use it yet, can hit literally everyone on the enemy team. So like, This is a great group if you actually ran into. Oh yeah, that.
She pointed. Right? Oh,
You.
I want to try this out. That's advanced, so I can go that. That's her pass.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Technically, I could make him dance and have this one also step forward if I really wanted to, but he can't use his other skill if I do that.
Yeah. It's like if he's ever in danger, the men-at-arms can very quickly jump in front and do that kind of thing. But it's hilarious. They can just jump around each other. It's like Hound's Harry doesn't do a lot of damage because it hits everything, but the fact that you can make almost everything bleed at once is pretty hilarious.
Ooh, that's a lot of stress. I need to get rid of them. I need to
Yeah,
get rid of
Tempting
both those.
Goblet and all that shit.
Other than the lack of the healer, this wouldn't actually be a bad group for fighting the Shambler.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Don't tempt me.
Yeah. I say it wouldn't be a bad group, but then you have to take RNG into consideration.
Oh, stop stressing her out. Pulling her forward. Yep, that's okay. I can have people shuffle. That's the beautiful part of this.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good. You're in a bad spot. Step back. She's gonna die from bleeding. Or
As
from a
the
dog.
fiend falls, the
Doggo,
faint hope
good boy.
blossoms.
Doggo is a good boy. I do probably need to get ahead of the...
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
let's see.
All.
Oh, Retribution does. Oh, it still marks himself, but it's still a melee attack. Okay.
Yep.
And it gives him riposte, which is hilarious. Alright. Interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting team with this.
Let's try this out. It is only a
Get
2.
them marked and then snipe them. Yeah, like Battlefield medicine isn't bad. It's like a small heal, but because it gives
Yeah,
a
it
buff, it
starts
increases
going
the
up.
amount of healing you get.
If you buff it, like if you start leveling it up, it might be decent.
Back to the pit.
Yeah, it would get to some decent levels. You just have to, you know, level it. Oh. Virtue chance, but less HP. I mean, not the worst.
Hey, I replaced my key.
Treasure.
Alright. Nice. Nice. Let's head back down. We're gonna ignore
Just,
that.
you know, you just give it the side eye.
I'll try it again when I have more confidence. And I feel like I know like the characters way better. I probably will need to play some of this off stream to get further. Otherwise I'll be streaming this like for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Just with how I do this. Bang. Goodness. It feels like I'm going through torches like there's no tomorrow here. Oh, that was a trap.
Ancient traps lie in wait,
He's fine.
unsprung and thirsting for blood.
It's fine.
I just noticed it showed me where all the curios and treasure were. It did not show me where traps were.
It sure didn't.
Go ahead and eat. Good heal anyway. I guess you could. Fred. Okay.
Without
Well,
tools of iron,
that's
you
okay.
must rely on flesh and indefatigable
Yeah, you could
purpose.
technically just go through by like eating to heal a lot, but at the same time it's like I'm not sure how efficient that is.
Yeah. Okay, I do want to try this out now. Let's get rid of that one.
Gone, fiend.
Creates a corpse. Swap those. Get rid of that. Come to the forward, my friend.
Oh, yeah, that worked out nicely.
Don't panic.
Yeah, your poor Arbalist probably gonna
Frustration.
Well,
use it.
Fury.
Well, that's
More destructive than 100 cannons.
calm down. Stop yelling at your allies. Oh, you can do it again? Ah, you dodged.
riposte lasts for a while, so yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
The ground
They're skeletons, so they
quakes.
won't bleed, but... Hmm.
Bang.
Another one.
Right. That's nice.
Yeah, and being able to just do the riposte and into that and just repeating it is hilarious.
Damage versus marked. I might actually just buff that heal, because it might be pretty decent against this.
Yeah, I mean, if you buff it a few times, because it does increase the amount that they get healed by, the more you upgrade it, so... Bonk.
Riposte is also really good because it means that it doesn't matter what enemy is attacking, they literally just counter it. So, like,
Yep.
it doesn't matter where they're at, you're always doing damage to them. I like it. I like it a lot. Die.
Yeah, like, with this group, effectively, you'd be having, the Arbalist and the Houndmaster targeting anything distant, and Arbalist also working as, like, the semi-healer, whereas your Highwaymen and Man-at-Arms would take care of any of the close-range, problems, while also being able to activate Riposte so that anything that targets them gets slapped in the face.
You again!
Eyes of youth
What is your
Really?
problem?
made merciless.
Okay, that's
No, 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 no.
improbable,
Nah.
but you
Nah.
actually have a good group for this now.
We're doing this. You. You're just gonna spend
Mark
your
that
first time.
asshole.
You're gonna spend your first turn summoning peeps. So, that's fine.
Yeah, might as well get as much good free damage as you can on him.
Let's see. How do I want to do this? Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah.
Black Call, he'll shift himself to the back. I'm trying this again. I hope that, like, surely you get some really good shit from doing this.
Potentially, yes.
Stop it. Stop buffing each other. Being a pain in the butt. Beautiful. Bye. Oh, that didn't do it. Well, he crit last time.
Yeah, last time he crit, and also the Man-at-Arms head does have a high level of protection.
Yeah. Keep healing? I'll let her get back to work in a minute. I want to finish some setup real quick. Head games. I don't know what that means. You're just buffing. Okay. Oh, you're just protecting him. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, come closer. Alright.
God, Come closer, friend.
I don't want to do this. Do. Stun doesn't typically work too well. Nice.
They don't have terrible stun resistance. You just had really shitty luck last time. They have like, yeah, 25% stun resist. But yeah, just deleting them is also acceptable.
He shifts himself to the back again. It's fine. Oh,
That's fine. That's where your Arbalest could just nail him.
true. He's not marked anymore. I
How
can
is
mark
he
him.
not?
Fine. I need to remember to actually attack the ones that are marked. I was having too much fun with Riposte. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, headhunt from those things is really painful. You can always retreat if necessary.
I know. I'm gonna give it a couple more turns to see how I do. Oh yeah, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! Yeah!
He showed his collection. He didn't enjoy it.
If she wasn't panicking here, I think we could really do this.
Yeah.
He is marked.
He is marked, so you might be able to do some damage. Keep in mind, if you kill him, I think all his heads immediately disperse.
Yep. Okay.
Injury and
That's getting
disposal
hurt, though.
Requires,
set the stage
yeah,
for
like it's getting
heroism
close.
Or cowardice.
Take it easy, big guy. Come on, keep racking up that damage.
Ooh, he is close, yeah.
I'm playing dangerously here now.
I was gonna say,
What?
it is, but also, like, Dog Biscuit, if I remember right, does give you a buff on the doggo, but I do not remember what exactly. Well, that head's dead.
Come on. I can do this. Don't get reckless. Oh, so close! Yeah, bleed damage!
Foolish collection scattered
There you go.
the rats.
I can't move because the dog will die.
Yep. Yeah, so, you know, that your thing ends here, but, like, you killed the collector, I'd say that's worth it, because, yeah, you got a nice chunk of extra cash for it.
Feel familiar.
If you manage to stun the collector on the first turn, they won't be able to summon their ads until later. It can be really useful. That's a good point. I should have thought about that. But hey, we did it! Known cheat. Not allowed to gamble in town. Oh, you have the disease? When did you get that? Oh, jeez. I mean, everyone gets all these negative gambling traits.
In time, you will know the tragic.
I think I really do
extent of
just
my
like
failings.
the down recovered stress. So, did you finally join the group again? She did. Okay. Oh my gosh. The number of times that she was just like, I'll go gambling. Or no, go drinking.
Yeah, the odds were the odds. Oh, it looks like Renaud's doing his own thing this time.
Well, it's fine. I have 2 other people I need to heal, so he can just do without. Alright, so I feel like I need to cure that so it's not a problem anymore. I guess the problem wasn't the problem wasn't the fact that they can only drink in town, it was the fact that she rolled to do her own thing that many times, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't really fix that. Okay, let's get rid of some stress. Because she's panicking. Oh, he's just chilling. Hey. Again, I probably should have looked at this. Oh, I can't buy it anyway, it's fine. Go chill. Wait. Can I do anything here? I can make it cheaper. And then I left without actually going back in. Go me. Aha! I saved money. Yes! Oh, you can't gamble. You can gamble. Go gambling. So expensive. I think it's less expensive to take him here. Go do the thing. Okay. I think that handles that. Well, that was actually a pretty cool team, though. No healing, but...
I mean, you can always improve that. Like, if... I think you already, of course, put them into, you know, stress management.
Yeah.
But, the upgrades in the guild probably would increase the amount of healing that give.
Yeah. This is cool, though. I do really enjoy this game. You have damage
Yeah.
versus marked and blight. I can take you with either team.
Grave Robber OP.
Unfortunately, I don't think I have time to do another map or another dungeon.
Yeah, probably.
Sad face. Oh, asking about DLC earlier? Yeah, I have the Butcher's Circus. But I think if I... Let's see. I think it saves after everything I do. I haven't had to redo anything. So if I go into here, I have all of this.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, maybe I had them all checked. I probably unchecked them. Oh. Well, thank you for the follow. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Oh, okay. Right, I kept the 2 characters, but I think I undid everything except for the Butcher's Circus. I think I technically unchecked the Butcher's Circus as well, and it just still had it in.
Yeah, it ended up being there.
It's new circus area and multiplayer battles. You can fight other players?
Yeah.
That sounds horrible for me. That or it'd be the funniest thing because people would come into the fight going, what kind of team comp is that? Might be a good way to, like, learn about really OP team comps is by fighting other players who've played forever. It's the courtyard region and all the associated quest monsters, bosses, treasures, and story. I feel like I should have done this. Now I have districts.
Yeah, you do have districts.
Maybe I did leave them all checked. I don't think I had these 2.
You definitely do not have Crimson Court, because I remember specifically telling you not to put that one on if you want to survive. You probably have Color of Madness,
Yeah,
because
it
that's
has
where
the
the farmstead is.
region is. So yeah, I have
think
everything
literally-
except for Crimson Court on.
Yeah. You might have also disabled Butcher's Circus, I don't remember.
Oh, the small arrow on the save file. That one. Oh, you can go back and enable more? Yeah, see? The Butcher's Circus isn't enabled, but it still shows up on my map.
Interesting.
Cool. Okay. Well, there you go. I have districts, the 2 units that DLC adds, and then the Color of Madness. Which I have tried fighting the farmstead. It is brutal. It's very mean to me. I do want to try again, though.
It has.
I might play some of this save file offline, just because I know it's going to be like... I feel like a lot of this is a grind. So I don't mind if people like coming by and talking as far as streaming it goes. I just don't know how entertaining it is to watch the same thing. Well, I guess it's not really the same thing, because every dungeon seems to be like... Sometimes you'll go through one and it's like, ah, this is a breeze. And then other times, you run into the collector twice in a row. Oh, it's a fun game. I like the randomness of it. It can be frustrating, but all the more fun whenever things work out. It's a grind. Yeah, but it's a fun grind. People do it all the time. Plus, I kind of want to play Darkest Dungeon too, but I feel like I need to get through this one before I do it. But then again, a couple of people have already said that they didn't even finish this one.
Yeah, this is definitely a game that you kind of play until you're kind of like either sick of it or you want to move on. But it's always a fun one that you can kind of get back to because like you'll always find new and interesting ways to just like go, hey, I wonder if this team comp works. Huh, I guess it does. Or you'll find ones where it's like, does this work? No, no, it does not.
I have a question. It's keeping track of how many weeks I've been playing. And I assume every like every time I run a dungeon it counts as a week, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why is it counting weeks?
That's just to let you know how long it's been.
Why do I not trust you?
I don't know if there's a time limit.
It's just not a lot of games. Track how many weeks you've been playing. Like in-game weeks. The only one I can think of that does that is XCOM. And that's because it has like progression standards based off time. I want to play XCOM on stream too.
Oh, the RNG. It would be very entertaining to
But
see how quickly your squad would get eviscerated. Well,
nah.
then again, it goes both ways, because occasionally you'll have someone that'll run out into the open and shoot an alien with only 40% odds and proceed to one-shot kill them and be immortal for some reason.
I forgot to do this throughout the whole stream, but I'm gonna get a bang boot.
Oh yeah, I can get another one too, can't I?
I got the Emilian one! Yay! I don't know if these carry from stream to stream. I'm excited to see if they do. They're very cute though. I love little bang boos.
I got the safety bang boo.
You have the safety. I might have to move them to in front of the model. That way, they're so small. They're not gonna block anything.
They are very small.
Let me find it. That one. There he is. The hard mode version has a time limit, but otherwise it's just tracking your playtime like some game. Okay, cool. I'm like, are things like slowly going to start killing me faster if I take too long?
Nah, you're good.
What I was saying earlier is I'm very cautious with these types of games, especially like, I got a little more reckless with XCOM as I played it because I've played XCOM like 500 freaking times. But, early on, I was like, 2 steps at a time. Okay. Scan for enemies. Okay. 2 more steps. And stuff like that. And then, when it starts ramping up on you, I'm like, oh god, what do I do? What do I do? Yeah. And now I think the last time I played XCOM, I played it on, like, Commander Iron Man mode, which was hilarious. I don't know. I feel like if I was more familiar with, like, all of the individual units and stuff like that, I'd have priorities and be like, okay, I need to do this and that and the other. I don't like using these units, so I won't bother investing in them. Stuff like that. But I'm still getting things figured out, so it's going to take me a lot longer. I think the Crimson Court and Farmstead only show up after a few weeks as well. Maybe a few other miscellaneous effects, but other than hard mode, I don't think it's any important. Okay, cool. I can take my time. I like it. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Have you guys played Darkest Dungeon 2? Because after playing this one, I definitely want to play 2. Even if it kills me. I just Butcher Circus have its own, I guess, just in case you want to access the multiplayer mode straight away.
I guess, yeah.
I am gonna go ahead and see who's online. I'm sorry. Someone's name is Corgi Greyhound, and it looks like their avatar is a tiny little dog, which I assume is a corgi. Or Corgi Greyhound. That would be an interesting breed. They have one of their tags as just being a gremlin. Let's see who I'm following is doing anything interesting. I see some Animal Crossing, Gundam Breaker, Elden Ring, Outworld, Zenless Zone Zero. Have not. Most like us don't own it. That, and I think it's a sequel. Oh, I didn't know that. But it does look like I've seen like bits and pieces of it. It looks pretty cool though. But we'll finish
It does
this
look
one.
very interesting.
We'll finish this one before I start Darkest. That'll be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find someone to raid. I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream and me yelling at the game. Please let me know if I'm ever too loud. I know I kind of lose control of volume after a while.
What? Nah.
What is that sound? Hi, Jay. What? What does that mean? You threw something at me. Oh, Benny, did you want to try and crash the stream? Benny's still here. Alright. Attention span. It's fine. Y'all wanna raid the corgi? We can raid the corgi. Not now? You're gonna wait? Okay. Let's raid Corgi Greyhound, see how they're doing. They're also playing Darkest Dungeon. Oh, they're playing the Farmstead. Nice. Okay. Let's get that set up. I'm gonna go ahead and swap to this screen. Oh, such a cool little doggy. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope you'll come back and watch this one with me again. I've had so much fun with Darkest Dungeon. I can't wait to see what other kind of craziness I get into. Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye.